Welcome to Race Day, sponsored by Arena for the Orlando Grand Prix. Day one has come to a close, so we're going to talk about some of the quick hitters tonight, the champions that were on top. Now, the big news of the day are the swimmers that are and are not here. Now, as everybody knows, the East Coast has been getting such awful weather with the snowstorms, and that's prevented some swimmers from making it to the Grand Prix tonight. The big name that did not make it, or has not made it yet, is Ryan Lochte. He hasn't been able to get onto a flight, and there isn't word yet on if he is going to still make it. Now, swimmers like Charlie Houchin have already let out that they are not going to make it because of weather, but there have been people that have been driving and trying to get around the snowstorms. Now, there were also a lot of swimmers that aren't here by choice, mainly a lot of the cow swimmers, Nathan Adrian, Natalie Coughlin. They're not here this weekend, so there's a lot of familiar faces that are not on the pool deck, but a lot of the top guys are back. And let's go through the lineup of events tonight. The meet started off with the 200 freestyle, and this was Katinka Hoshu's first race of the night, and she just never gives up. She was on top for two races tonight, the 200 free and the 400 IM, both with solid times. I had the chance to speak with her after her race, and she treats these meets like practice, which is why she gives it her all in prelims and finals. She looks at that as swimming in the morning as her first morning session of the day, and then comes back at finals. So she once again is on top of the leaderboard, still bringing in that cash money, and she's going to be a contender. Something also with the Arena girls, the sponsored, they've debuted a new suit for Arena, the Carbon Flex. So make sure to go to swimmingworld.com to find out the differences and where you can find that Arena suit that's now out. Now, on the men's side, Germany's Yannick Laberts, he won the field. Now, this would have been Ryan Lochte's first event of the night, and he obviously was not there, so hopefully we'll see if he makes it in the water tomorrow. In the 100 breaststroke, Aaliyah Atkinson, 107.1, and this was a really close race. She completely dominated the field. The one person that wasn't quite up there that we were hoping for, Michael Lawrence, speaking to her, she ended up having a goggle mishap. So she'll be better off in the 200. That's more of her stroke anyways. But unfortunately, things like that do happen to the pros. On the men's side, Mike Alexandrov got his hand on the wall first, which is good to see because a lot of times he ends up coming in second, and he talked about after the race the importance of racing versus his time, and he believes that the racing is more important, so that was good to see him getting the victory. In the 100 butterfly, Canada's Catherine Savard was on top with a 58.5. Now, what's interesting is that Canada is prepping for trials, so they're only about a month out. There are a lot of Canadians that are in attendance this weekend, among many other countries. So, personally, I feel like this is one of the bigger meets of international influence, so that's very interesting. And Albert Subaratz won on the men's side, 53.4. Last event of the night was a 400 IM. Already mentioned that Katinka dominated the field with a 439. And on the boys' side, David Verzatsu, he was the champion. But Tyler Clary, I was more impressed by his second place finish. Now, he shared with Swimming World this morning that, as we know, he was out for the Austin Grand Prix due to a back injury. He told us that he re-injured his back, and he also is just overcoming the flu, which, similar to the weather, we all know is going around pretty difficult right now. So Tyler's only been in the water filling himself for about a week and a half. So for him to finish second, I think, was a good accomplishment for him. Well, tomorrow we have a full lineup of events again. Go to swimmingworld.tv to watch any post-race interviews and meet coverage. I'm Tiffany Elias. We'll see you tomorrow.